Buju Banton has clapped back at Daryl Vaz because Daryl Vaz say a lie Buju a tell when him say him shipping some hurricane relief. The plane load of hurricane relief when shipping. Then thief out the things them at the airport. Daryl Vaz, the Minister of Transport who responsible for the airport, said nothing go so. Daryl said not a thing go so and a mischief Buju a make. But after Daryl Vaz come and say that, Buju come and said Daryl no know what him talk about. This is what Buju Banton said. Minister Vaz, with all due respect, I can see that you remain unaware of how things went. The goods were not taken from the plane to our trucks, but instead taken from the plane to an area we had no sight of. On day one, our persons waited for some 7.5 hours for the clearance of the items and for the trucks to be loaded. So what Buju say so, you know, is that in that 7.5 hours, all kind of hanky-panky could have gone. That's what he's saying. And he says, on day 2, the same thing happened, with the only difference being that the time they took to get us the items from customs was a shorter wait time. So on the second day, look like then thief less. Then thief less on the second day, so it take a shorter time. He says, seals were broken and things were taken. I have no reason to create mischief nor make up stories because Daryl Vaz say mischief him a make. Mischief, him is a mischief maker. That's what Daryl said. Buju go on to say, as usual, you have tried to make this political. For your information, the packages on the flight for PNP MPs were donated and placed there by various Florida commissioners and donors. So when Buju say no, hey, whoa, he get hot ya say that. When Buju say Daryl play politics and that Daryl feel like say, children send things to the PNP MPs that in Buju I use politics to create mischief because everybody knows that Buju a PNP. Everybody know Buju back PNP. So Daryl says a political mischief making Buju a go on with. But Buju say yes or no. Buju say no. I know him send the thing them to the PNP at donors. He goes on to say, I allowed them the space on the plane as this is about Jamaica, not about PNP or JLP, as all are suffering. He says, the reality is that the system is broken. True, very true, Buju. Very broken, very broken. He says, if you took the time to read the comments under my post, you would realize that though I may have been the first public figure to come forward with this issue, I am not the first person to have experienced it. The common thread continues to be a lack of accountability and trying to shame and blame the person who speaks out. And that then do all the while. May I agree with you with that point, Buju. The messenger become the enemy and not the message. The message is supposed to be the enemy, but it's the messenger who them attack. Like how them attack 119 all the time. Oh, yes. Buju Banton concludes by saying, it is extremely disappointing that this is the attitude and approach you have chosen to take, but not surprising. Lord God, this is a full-blown war. We don't know which side of this story to believe, We don't know which side to believe. But the one thing I know, the one thing 119 knows, is that us Jamaicans, we are a set of sticky fingers. We are a set of 2-foot pussies. 2-foot pussies. And something bone. Bone and compound forget thief out of the whole heap of sitting them where them a send come to Jamaica. Ya. Daryl Vaz clap back. Same time, he says, this is what Daryl say. We have the manifest. And I am getting the video footage to share publicly. And manifest only mean a list of all the items that were on the plane. And that then called manifest. Manifest, anytime you ship something, you have to make up a thing called manifest. Where you write down everything, whether in a plane or the container or whatever. So Daryl say also, he have the list of items. He have the manifest. He says, the items were removed from the tarmac because the truck cannot drive on the runway. It's in my best interest. They help and be transparent. So provide the, I don't know what the hell he's writing here. So provide the items missing and let me further assist. Oh, he must say, Buju, fi give him a list of the missing items. He goes on to say, the stove and Starlink you mentioned were never on the cargo manifest, Buju. So send the missing items so we can have the matter addressed. Very interesting. Very interesting. Boy, you can't see, say, Buju very disgusted by the whole thing, you know. Buju is very disgusted by the entire thing. And it's sad. We don't have a heart. They sitting them thief with you. Me believe, Buju, they sitting them thief. But Daryl was hinting that is not at the airport. And customs, Jamaica Customs also put out a statement say, "Hano them." Me don't know they know at the airport because they don't know how Jamaican skill. They don't know how skilled we are. You could have put 10 police stand up or what something. Stand up with their eye on it so. And a Jamaican can whip, thief it. Same way. You know, see Jamaican go in a police station, go thief car. You know, see Jamaican thief all police car. You never hear about it? Where the Jamaican they thief the police them park the car, the mark service vehicle. And so some Jamaican go and thief the mark service vehicle and gone with it. Who don't know any Jamaican and thief? Here? One thing I have to say as 119. You know that 119 is not an ordinary man, right? And so, me being so extraordinary, I have this one thing to say to anybody who mess with Buju Banton's cargo. I would advise you that anything you want to see Buju ship, not touch it. Not touch it. The feds could be watching it. And you could anything. Listen me again. Oh no, listen me good. Listen me good and proper. Any cargo or anything at all, any bag, any suitcase, anything that Buju Banton ships, I would advise you not to go near it because the feds could be watching it and you could go collect something or touch something or take out something and get implicated. Right now, anybody with thief there sitting there, don't be surprised if you know they have video of thief it, you know. And the feds not ready to come for you yet because that's how the FBI works, you know. But Buju Banton shipment is not something to play with. It's not something to play with. Remember how they recorded Buju? Remember how they secretly record him? How do you know so they don't still secretly record everything to do with Buju? How do you know? Oh my Lord. But Daryl Vaz was intimating at a press conference that this stuff could very well be stolen by Food for the Poor. Because him said them left the airport intact and went to a warehouse in Spanish Town. The only warehouse in Spanish Town is Food for the Poor. So that is what he's saying. Are the Food for the Poor thiefy? Food for the Poor work as a thief.
Let me take time out just to indicate that there was an unfortunate post yesterday by a musician indicating that there were some wrongdoings in relation to the cargo that came for relief. While I welcome all efforts and attempts for persons to help in small, medium, and large ways, fact of the matter is that we must have an accountable system. And I want to publicly state today, without fear of contradiction, that I did an overnight investigation, including cameras and including the custom broker who handled the shipment. And I want to make it very clear that the shipment left the airport intact as it came, fully wrapped, and everything that was there left the airport in the custody of the charitable organization. It went to a warehouse in Spanish Town, which the government has no involvement in whatsoever. So as far as what we did in terms of making sure that the goods that were meant for the people, the poor suffering people, were delivered. And I want to thank all of the airport staff that continue to work so tirelessly under the worst strain and pressure to make sure that we manage all of these cargo flights in a smooth and efficient manner. I am the first one to say that it's not perfect because we are now overburdened with more flights than we normally expect. However, we are doing our best, and I'm going to ask for everybody to please just do what you are doing and do so in the best interest of the people of Jamaica, and do not cause mischief or nuisance, because I will be there to defend the government as long as it is on the seaside or the port side. Absolute rubbish was posted, and I say so without fear of contradiction. And anybody who wants, come to me and I will give you the evidence.
Wanna hear what Daryl said? Wanna hear what Daryl said? Boy, I really, really want the police to get to the bottom of this one. Because it is wicked and heartless that people work them hard, earn money, and them heart a bleed for the Jamaicans suffering. So much so that them take them hard, earn millions, millions, because all Buju now are millions in spending. A lot of these artists and some of these organizations and some of these Jamaicans abroad, they are spending millions to buy up things for send go give people. And smaddy have the empty heart, the hollow section where their heart is supposed to be, to thief up the something them. Instead of them say make them add to the something them. If you can buy 1 6 water, buy 1 6 water and put pan it if send go down. Instead of them do that, them a thief thing them, man. And you know what is sad? You know what is sad about all of this? Is the fact that these things are being spread internationally. Buju Banton is a star. It is going to be spread internationally. Can you imagine if Usain Bolt? What? Speaking of Usain, when there? I don't see Usain nowhere. Where is Usain Bolt? I don't see him down a country. I don't see my ship. No. Wait. Where you seeing there? Usain Bolt, where you there? But can you imagine if it was all Usain Bolt ship down some things and then go on social media go say the thing them thief? All CNN with the pan, all ABC, NBC, BBC, all over the world it would be, Listen, man, the little hungry belly, thiefing, 2-foot pussies, that thief is sitting there, we don't know how to Jamaica's name and reputation. Because it is sad that internationally now, the organizations that would donate, persons who donate, might just very well say, you know what, me not say nothing in Jamaica, because be a thief, them a thief is sitting them down there. Me not say nothing. That is what this means. That is what this means. You don't understand. So uno little 2-foot pussies. Uno little 2-foot pussies. Bring back this in them. Bring them back. Left them at the nearest police station. I would advise you know, have a heart. God is watching you know. All when you know feel so you get where God are watching you know. I hope the police find you know. I hope you don't live to tell the tales. In fact, I don't hope the police find you know. I don't want the police to find you know. I want some people to find you know. I want some people find you know. I choose Jamaica and I run good again you know. If I one time people find you know long time and deal with the case. Who don't care about the sit them. The little sit them where the people in my country want to eat and drink and use wipe them bottom and use beard and brush them teeth. Carry them back. 119.